you can do something in a mid-jungle 2v2, but against a Wukong and Akali, that seems very, very dangerous, and the Nasa being self-sufficient too. I do feel like Razork has limited options. You're hoping that you can just... damage. So, Fatal Dragon, just like all the other dragons, one of the hallmarks of 12-14, does more for you now. It used to be 4% bonus attack damage and ability power. It's gone up to 6%. That's matching what it used to be in some previous seasons. Of course, they're very, very important in these more than just 1v1 fights. Gilly's still in the area, though. How much support has he really got here?
Not maybe as much as he was hoping, as Subjugate's been popped, but the Call of the Forge Guard now coming through. Wonder gets a knock-up onto Gillius, who's ignited, now flashing away. Flash forward from Wonder, who really wants it, but now the turnaround. Not bad with the cyclone, but a first blood from Hylissang, aggressively flashing forward for it. But all the while, steps into the backside, exhausted.
Good exhaust.
Can't quite perfect. The SQ doesn't get it with the 5-point strike either. He's back into the Shroud, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough. Trying, but not enough. Megadar into the wall from Genax, but cannot secure it. SK are thwarted at every turn. 3-0 to
better individual value, so Fnatic going to have that value under pocket as well. And now, we asked the question a little earlier. SK, we want to see them get some easy. Herald going to give even more gold into Upset, was already fairly affluent before that point. Gets themselves to over 1,000 gold ahead. About it, chances are you're going to lose yourself something like a mid lane out of turret. That means that it's much harder to approach these fights. SK, such an important fight for them.
Teleport's there. They're going to try and secure it. It's now gone through onto the Trundle. The root comes through, but no real kills come through. Flash forward from Razor with the jump onto Jezu, who's having to run away. The Sivir is out, but one on the other side. Janus gets a stun, but cannot get a kill. Certes exhausted, but shoved away with that massive Emperor's Divide. 2 back to Fnatic, and there is just nothing SK can do. It is a demolition at Double Rift Herald. SK, so maybe we'll wait for that one a little moment.
He has himself items. A crown makes it much harder to burst him out at the start of the fight. What can SK do against these carries which are coming online?
Gilius has to back out again. He's on 20% HP, being subjugated already. Genax hops away, but I don't know whether the Emperor's going to allow him to go any further. The Blast Cone gets him out to safety for now, but a command attack and a shuffle will ensure that Humanoid gets a kill onto Genax.
The Sands shift, the Sands take down a Genax. Gilius left alone, and Hilly feeling bloodthirsty.
Bloodthirsty supports, you love to see it. Wonder on a killing spree, but let's be real, that's Hylissang with all the work.
Yeah, bringing back some good old supportal combat. Fnatic get that soul point up onto it. Working for you early, it's not happened. Fnatic showing no mercy. They're trying again.
They're going to make an angle in, but they overcomes Wonder with the Call of the Forge Guard. Certes knocked up, trying to go down. Hylissang's got a wild growth against alive. The living artillery secures a kill, and the artillery continues to rain down.
Wait,
his Alcove gamed his way out of this.
Alcove Gaming.
Humanoid will be spotted. No! The recall is cancelled.
Oh, Genax, no!
Alas, sweet Genax, we knew the well.
So you get yourself the ability to kind of WEQ out, just shift away, and you can probably see that right now. I mean, Humanoid is so safe on that side lane. Fnatic really don't need to be worried about a lot of these fights.
Quick note as Genax and Wonder trade out here. We are on track here for a perfect game from Fnatic. The last true perfect game was in spring of 2018.
That. No, don't
Wonder,
say that.
The moment might have just cursed him.
No.
Can he get out the perfect game? Was it about to be ruined?
Why would you say that?
Down.
Pretty sure Fnatic won't feel much worse about that. Still so much in the lead.
Well, SK managed to at least prevent the perfect game. The record still lands. It's been 4 years at this point. He's going to have to wait a little longer as Upset decides he's a bit angry about that.
So
and just
split again. They need to pick up some wins, but no time better than to start now.
Baron comes through. 20 seconds on Ocean Soul. The perfect game might be
again, SK would have been difficult at even. They are so far behind at this point. They're not even testing themselves. This Dragon, they're going to get themselves an objective bounty on the top side of the map, but it is such a consolation prize.
2 minutes left on that. Fnatic can really turn the screws and choke the remaining life out of SK.
And what a sad story for SK, because in spring they were obviously 2-7 in the first round robin. They ended up recovering to a respectable finish. They ended up taking games off of a lot of our top teams in the LEC in that split. But now we thought we could see the same from them. They improved by 1 in the first round robin. They went, 3-6, and it was like, wow, okay, cool. Maybe they can do something with this. And they've not really managed to keep up that innovation, that momentum.
Oh, Upset. The Bio-Arcane Barrage and the Living Artillery takes Gilius down to 10% HP. Genax has to recall as this Kog'Maw just unleashes on the enemy jungler.
That's gonna be such a difficult position to be in. What can they do? Can they break this team?
24.5 minutes on the clock, and Fnatic are done waiting. They want this game right now. They want it right here, and SK, the playoff stream, is looking like a bit of a wish and nothing more as Fnatic prove why they have made playoffs so many times throughout the years. They're on track. The recovery continues. 2 in a row for the boys in orange.
Fnatic starting to show signs of life again. Broke that loss.